Well, the next part of the engine project. I won't go bother making a video in just taking the mower to bits. I've had a quick look and decided I'm going to use it. I was hoping we might swap for just ordinary engine, but never mind. I've got this, I'm going to use it. So what I'm going to do is just take the cable off and the pull start and take the handle off, and then take the blade off and the engine off with a gearbox, and then we'll see what we've got. Then we can decide on the next part. So we'll make a start. And I've got a box here somewhere with I've got a box here. We'll put all nuts and bolts in there because they'll be usable. See, there we are. Look, that's all. I mean, assorted nuts and bolt box. They'll all come in handy for something. So we'll just take all this off. I'll do it as quickly as I can. Strip it down, and then we can decide on the next part of the project. So there's the pull start off. That went different. Oh, that's alright. Won't even have to move it. Oh, clip the cable ties off. And take this cable off, because that's another thing we're going to have to know what to do, is how to take that screw out. That's the next thing. Sorry, we're unorganised as usual. Never mind. There we are. Right, so that's off. That wasn't too difficult. Take this one off. So you've got all these nice usable bits that you can use for other projects. Now I need spanners. Not bad, these nuts and bolts. They should come off alright. Right, we're away again. All I've done is to just make sure that the nuts and bolts holding the engine onto the case, onto the mower frame, are free, because they're a bit rusted up, so I've just oiled them and made sure they come off. That's one bit of the handle off. There's all good stuff on these to use for projects. There's loads of nuts and bolts, springs, brackets, all that sort of thing. Really useful stuff. So we'll take these off, and then the engine needs to be mounted onto a gearbox. So I'm not sure yet whether we can utilise the gearbox as well, if the gearbox is a sump to the engine, or if we have to cut the top off the gearbox and just manufacture a sump for the engine, basically. But I'm sure we'll soon find out. All these projects we have to be designed. I just keep glancing up to make sure we're still on camera, that we seem to be. Not most of my work seems to be out of shot now, for some reason or other. Maybe we're getting better, I don't know. Maybe we're not. Right, let's take the blade off. That's the first thing. And then just 3 nuts and bolts that hold it onto the engine. I think, I'm not sure there shouldn't be 4, but anyway, there's 3 on this one. So we'll see how we go. so far it's not proving too difficult, is it? When you're making these projects, there's a nice nut and bolt, nice bolt and washer I should say. You know, all everything useful when you're doing projects, you need to save everything. Now we've got 3 nuts and bolts to take out. There, that's the wrong one. Right, the 13. Three of these to take off, and it's fairly simple. And then we can lift the engine off and see exactly what we've got and how to do it. Penetrating oil is good stuff, isn't it? I know you can do paraffin and that before that, but the thing is, you know, it's made life very simple in, well, recent years. Fairly recent years. It's like out of shop, I think, I'm not sure. Anyway, this goes. Yeah, instead of struggling for hours getting the nuts and bolts off, they seem to come off. If ever you do have a tight bolt, by the way, I'm sure you know this, but if you just move it until it goes tight and then screw it on slightly, back again, they normally come off okay. They normally do. Once they've been moved. There's always one. Everyone knows this, but there's always one that you have to hold the head on. It's just how it is. I'm not quite in shot here, I know, but you're not missing anything. All I'm doing is putting the spanner on the head of the nut, head of the bolt, if I can find it. And of course it's hidden underneath. Right, and it's there. There we are. That's it. Oh, that's alright. Very simple. So, we get rid of the scrap. Get rid of the scrap. And, oh, look at that nice light engine. Now, what could be more suitable for a little engine project than this one? Looks really nice. Really does. So, I don't think that I think it's going to work. Right, we've not got a very long video today, have we? But that's about it, I think. Actually, I might just take the wheels off. They might not come off. They might not totally. A little bit rusty. But we'll see if one of them will come off, because they're going to be useful. They are. Just keep checking I am still more or less on camera. Not that I will be, it'll be too far away. No doubt. You know, without a professional cameraman to help you and on your own, it's always difficult, isn't it? But we're still on. Right, we're on the right size. No. We're not on a 13. That's a 14. There we are. Always try and get the right size sockets, nuts and bolts. It makes a huge difference. Huge difference to making the job simple. When I'm working, I always just get the few tools I might need and put them on the floor rather than rummaging about in your toolbox all the time. Some people like them, you know, all tidied up and everything else all hung up in the right place, but the trouble is you spend half your life hanging them up and fetching them up again. And a friend of mine who worked outside, out in the field all the time. Now look at that. I mean, they're already made, aren't they? Adjustable wheels. I mean, let's go look at this. I'll bring it up to the camera. You know, I mean, if I make a little mount, look at that, already made, right? Good condition wheels, just want cleaning up, and I've got adjustable wheels for a mount. You know, I mean, it just couldn't be more perfect, could it really? So we're starting, and I'll slip that nut back on there so I don't lose it, and we'll nip the other ones off, and I think it's starting to take shape. Now look at that. Look at, I mean, look, it's perfect, isn't it? Look at that. And I can clean all that up. It's got nice little rubber on it. You know, it should look tidy. So that's it. That's about all we can do today. But yeah, so far I'm pleased. I mean, look at this. Look how light that engine is. I can pick it up, well, 2 fingers if I hold it. Ever so light, and I can't lift it. So yeah, that's ideal. Absolutely ideal. Right, that'll be the next video. Will hopefully be stripping the engine, but I might have to have I won't take it to pieces first and then do it, but that'll just make sure we know it's a simple job where everything is, so you don't have a video of me scratching my head for half an hour with nothing on shop. Alright, bye for now.